So I reiterate here, the bill is dead.
The story of this great city is about the years before this night. We are free!
Hey everyone, this is Ho Ho Hong Kong with me, Vivek Mabubani, and the other host. He will say his name in 3, 2, 1.
Mohammed Magdi.
Yeah,
Sitting
I
here with a
know.
big smile on my face,
Oh,
actually.
I tell you, right? Yeah. I mean, it's a good day today. It's a good day, people. However, I do know some of our listeners might be sitting there like, you guys, you irresponsible guys. I sit there waiting for my free episode every week, and how dare you not give me my free stuff I paid
I am
nothing
shocked
for?
at how many people actually mess. It's genuinely. It's,
Really?
Yeah. A
Oh
lot
my
of people,
God.
they're like, wait, what happened? What's
everything-
going on?
yeah, you guys-
Is everything okay?
Yeah, they're like asking, who's having visa issues now?
Yeah. And I did say we'll release an episode this one,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
it will
yeah.
explain what's going on.
Yeah, exactly.
Because we went cold turkey, and part of it is obviously on me because we'll get to it. But I basically I was in charge of the equipment, and you were not available.
Yeah.
Which is the main meat of this episode. But
Yeah.
I also thought, which will explain why I didn't record. I
Yeah.
actually thought you're gonna die.
Ah,
That's for real,
dude.
And I thought it's gonna look so bad.
Yeah.
If
You're doing episodes?
I'm doing I'm doing episode, I replaced you so quickly.
Yeah.
Like if it's the timeline, if something happens and then that episode's already out, they're like, this guy didn't even wait for
Yeah.
a day. He already has another host.
I mean, it would be very honorable to my level of efficiency.
That's true.
I mean, that's respectful, man.
That is respectful.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
that's what he would have wanted.
Yeah, exactly. The funny thing is that you would have to change the jingle at least for that one episode instead of da 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 da. You would have da 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 something like that. You know.
I would have found I would have. What religion are you? You're nothing.
I'm
right?
Hindu, but then that's just Bollywood. I don't think
Yeah.
they do death stuff over there.
Oh, you can play Jai Ho or
Yeah,
something.
Jai
for you.
Ho or Die Ho, you know.
But yeah, I made a conscious decision. Obviously, you and other people are like, oh, you're just lazy or whatever. This time it wasn't.
No, this
Sometimes it
wasn't.
is.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
this
yeah.
one, this one is very conscious. I'm
Yeah.
like, I should not be releasing
Yeah,
episodes
just in case.
until you come back.
Yeah.
Just in case. It's just gonna look so bad.
Now, first of all, for anybody who's thinking, why did he go mountain climbing for a change of scenario, and you were afraid he might fall off? No, I would not do that. That's not. If I needed to challenge my life's, my livability, that's not what I would choose to do.
Yeah.
So for anyone who's wondering, if you've been listening to the episodes for more than 6 years now, you may recall an episode where I was talking about how I'm getting sick and I was losing a lot of weight and everything. Guess what? You know how they have best of or recap episodes for all the sitcoms?
Yes.
When it really after six seasons, they can't film one episode. So what they do is they just do the best of. You know, or they repeat the same story, but maybe they've changed a few things. Like now they got kids, you know, but the same thing's happening, but the kids are doing it instead of the parents, right?
Yes.
You know. So we decided, we're running out of content over here. I was like, I don't know what to talk about in this episode.
Right.
So I decided, I'm gonna rerun.
Yes.
Let's do a rerun, man.
Yeah.
So what happened is
And rerun into the same place.
Yes,
by
it's
the
the
way.
same place,
same doctors. Which
same
we'll get
doctors,
to as well.
Different flat though, where
Different
it happened.
flat.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, that's true. Yes.
Yeah.
Same building.
Same building. Just
That
higher up.
sitcom
Yeah.
is really running. The writer's room is hitting a massive block.
I mean, if the studio's in the same building, buddy, they just sometimes move up and down, right? They're
True.
not going to go a whole different location, right? Yeah. So
and with
okay.
moving up in life as you are,
Yeah.
you're gonna have to take some stabs.
Of course, yeah. Every now and then, and so some of those stabs will have some wounds where blood's involved.
Yeah, correct. And a lot more.
Yeah, and a lot more.
So yeah, okay.
Let's
let's explain to people first. Yeah, as I said, from my side, I was just living the same thing as if nothing happened.
Yeah.
The same stuff I bitch about, the comedy show, the licensing. I'm still going through the same stuff with a lot of stuff the licensing of the shows. And right now I have I can get my stuff out of the way in 2 minutes.
Yeah.
It's basically everything is fine, but everything is still a little nothing is as smooth when it comes to. Right now I have my last business visa renewal.
Yeah.
Which is basically, as people maybe know, I'm self-sponsored by my own company. And it's under an investment visa, and that process is every year. Regardless of your PR date. Now, my PR date is actually, I came to Hong Kong on the 19th of August, 2019.
Yeah.
But my current investment visa expires every year on the 30th of May.
Oh, damn.
So when I got it last year, it's also because of the type of visa, it's only 1 year. No exceptions.
Okay.
So when I got it last year, And they give it to me quite late too. But they actually, like, I think last year they gave it to me in August. But then it started past like when the last one expired.
Yes.
Meaning I lost like 3 months.
Oh shit. Okay.
So they're like, oh, you have to also renew it before 30th of May next year.
Yeah.
And actually sent back going, hey, FYI, my PR is on the 19th of August.
Yeah.
And after PR, that's all irrelevant. I
Oh
don't
yeah,
have
yeah. You
to-
can do whatever the fuck you want.
I can do whatever I want.
Yeah.
And they went basically something to the effect of, that's not even our department. We don't care
Yeah,
about
we
PR.
don't give a shit, yeah.
We're visa extension
Yeah.
specifically for that type of visa. So no bueno.
Okay.
So they're like, you have to renew it again, even if the difference is basically 2 days. We don't care.
But then the renewal is because you have to pay or whatever, right?
I have to pay, but it's also a pretty serious thing, not just like in terms of like how much you have to put together, but it's very scrutinized.
Okay.
And the reason is you have to make sure that your company is still beneficial to local Hong Kong, local economy. You're also providing job opportunities, even if it's not full time.
Yeah.
You have to be growing as a business.
Yeah.
And you have to just show that you're not money laundering, basically.
Of course. Yeah.
So obviously for backstage comedy, the one thing that is not going well for us is like the money, like actually, like, not to get into too many details, but like the income is becoming, like, the revenue rather is so much higher.
Yeah.
Like it's basically went 3 times from last year, but the expenses are also so much more.
Yeah. So the net is like not.
Net is like well in the negative.
Yeah.
But that's actually, they don't care about that.
Yeah.
As long as your revenue is coming in, because that also means even if you're not paying taxes, that means your company is doing something right
doing
because
something,
your revenue is coming in.
Yeah.
So there is all these explanations, but by the time you submit the application, you also have to have all of your company audit done.
Yeah.
Which means the company audit actually, it's until the last year, like until the year before financial year in Hong Kong is the end of the regular year.
Yeah, 31st March.
Yeah.
Regular 31st December, right?
Yeah, 31st of December. Like that's the year you're auditing.
Yeah.
But you can submit the audit until August into the next year.
Yes.
But then because of my renewal, I have to have it all done
Before August.
I submit my
PR
renewal
thing.
process.
Oh yeah.
And on top of that, you also have to show prospects of what you have coming up.
Yeah.
So all of that stuff, obviously, I work with Steven, who's a guest on the podcast, who's absolutely fantastic, but it's still a lot of work on my, like, it's just, I have to provide all of that.
Yeah.
He basically kind of sorts it out and makes it nice, and he talks to immigration on my behalf, but the source material all has to come from me.
Provide to him.
I have to provide it. He can't make shit up. That's not cool.
Yeah.
So that's all happening. And then, that's basically, that's it from my side. So nothing really...
So this is like, if you've ever watched like the Howard Stern show, what he loves to get is having guests on the show.
Yeah.
They talk about how tough their life is.
Yeah.
And every now and then they're going like, wah.
Yeah.
Oh no, I got the wah. Like, oh, I can't get my visa when you wah.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
They like mock the shit out. Like it's like some of these stories like, dude, this is really painful, man. He's like, wah. Oh no, I couldn't get my coffee in the morning. Wah. You know, it's the equivalent thing, right?
That's kind of where I am. You know, because the bigger picture is like I'm extremely privileged to be doing what I'm doing, living where I'm living, and like kind of living the lifestyle that I have. But it's also, you learn as you get older, it's like it doesn't invalidate your pains when they happen. You know, like rich, I'm not fucking rich, but like rich people have problems. You have problems. We're about to get into that.
Exactly,
and you're objectively one of the richest people I know in like my the immediate circle.
That you can speak to.
Yeah, that I speak to. Exactly. I know a lot of rich people who don't want to speak to me.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that talks back to you. I'll put it that way. Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah, you can speak to them. They don't talk back to you. That's the difference.
I DM them all the time. Please give me money, and they don't. Simon Squibb or whatever his name is not. He's following me and is still ignoring me. So you know,
absolutely, man.
Because he posts all the time. He's like, "What's your dream? I'll give you money." And like, just DM him like, "Can you just give me money?" And like, nah.
Yeah, exactly. And I'll let you know the dream after you pay me.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he's like,
I'm
no,
like, how about you pay me, and then I think of the dream.
Yeah,
that is equivalent to the amount you give me.
Even authors get like a little stipend first before they start writing a book,
exactly.
Right? Yeah, you know, like I can't come up with dreams just like that.
I can build my dream with whatever you give me.
Yeah,
but,
give me the amount of money. The money will decide what type of dream I have.
Yeah.
For the right amount of money, baby, I'll do anything. You know what I mean? One of those things.
I'm pretty sure with me bitching about, someone would eventually tell him like, "Yo, this guy's like,
just give him some money, man.
Yeah, give him some money."
Give me like
actually, maybe we should. Yeah, that's a good idea. It's like, yo, you met this comedian in Hong Kong. Just give him. He's bitching about you in the pod. Guys, just do it. Just slide into his DMs.
Yeah.
He has a whole team that reads like people. Just do it.
Yeah,
just go into Simon Squibb's.
This guy's ruining everything. He's just whining about he has no money. Just give him like, let's say 50 pounds, man. Just 50 pounds is fine.
No,
stop with that. Stop with that. And then after he does 50 pounds, they reply, hey, it didn't seem to work. Could you give him 5,000 pounds?
Okay, yeah.
Foot in the door, dude. Like, 50, like, fuck it, I'll give you 5,000. Shut him up, Yeah. Because by that time, they'll already know how to give you the money. They'll know how to transfer the money to you.
Yeah.
So it's just a click of a button.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
I'll give him my, not my Patreon.
Yeah.
We'll also get into. I'll definitely not give him my Patreon, but I'll give him my
PayPal
Wise?
or whatever. Yeah, Wise.
Wise is pretty
those
good.
are easy, right?
Yeah, but speaking of rich people with problems, so
Hey.
you're rich people with
All right,
problems.
let's get to
what
it,
the hell
man.
happened to you?
Dude, man. So for everybody who's thinking now, again, like I said, some of the listeners go like, you better fucking have almost died or something.
Yes.
I'm like, well, guess what, buddy? Joke's on you. I almost did.
You almost did. Like, for real.
For real, dude.
Yeah.
All right, so if you want to hear the whole dish, I'm going to give you all the details. I have no problem with it.
Hell yeah.
So a lot of people are like, why would you tell everyone? I'm like, buddy, I don't give a shit. It happened. Let's talk about it, right?
Yeah.
All right, so it's Monday night. I'll tell you the fucking weird context. So I actually I was invited to go to the Sweden Consulate General's residence for a dinner thing,
Right.
Because they had like a comedian in town from Sweden,
Right.
And I was like, oh, you know what? I'll go for it. It'll
So
be
you're
nice,
going to just hang out.
yeah, it's just like a 2-hour little...
As a guest.
Yeah, as a
Yeah.
guest, just they wanted different people to come and meet and all that stuff.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
It's a little networking thing.
Sure.
It'll be nice. I've never been to these kind of things. And it was on Old Peak Road. So I'm like, fuck it. It's next door. Let's go, right?
Yeah.
So I go there. Everything's good. Doing the little chitty-chatty and stuff. Met some people. It's all good. All right. I finish at around 8:30 p.m. And I'm walking home. All good. No big deal. But to be honest with you, leading up to that day, weeks and months and everything, I've been repeating to my family where I'm like, man, I need to just like look at a wall. I need to like zone out.
You use these exact words with me as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been telling
Sometimes like after a gig, I'm like,
Yeah.
hey, do you want to hang out for a bit? You're like, no, I just need to go and look at a wall.
Yeah, actually. And like I've noticed it, even my journals, everything, I'm like, dude, I just need to like reset. I need to like just everyone shut up, kind of a thing.
Yeah.
And that's happened my whole life anyway. But
Can I suggest something also based on like the input?
I will not go hiking, dude.
No.
Yeah.
You should get a cat. I think that's a really good idea for you. No, for real.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
even joking.
No,
I
dude.
think cat would really suit you well.
I think no, the plants, man. My plants make me so happy.
Yeah.
You don't understand. Like when I look at my bonsais when they have flowers, like but now springtime.
Yeah.
My little jasmine plant. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh my god, the flowers. I get so excited. Like, oh my god, it's so blue, it's blooming, it's blooming. Like that kind of shit makes
Yeah.
you happy, right?
Yeah.
So anyway, let's come
Yeah.
back to this. So backstory is I've been very busy, very blessed in a way, but also very busy as well. Where it's a kind of one of those balance moves of like, do I take the gig and like lose the weekend, or do I kind of do the weekend kind of a thing?
Sure.
And knowing me, I'm like, I know both kind of a thing.
Yeah.
Right? All right. So I do that whole thing. I walk back home. I get back home. We have dinner. Everything's good. The last few weeks I've also been feeling a bit like my stomach's not been feeling very good, but I'm like, it's just me being tired, whatever. Right. All right. So dinner's done. Work. Everything's all good. I get ready. Go to bed. We go to sleep. Right. It's Monday night, Tuesday morning, basically. 3 a.m. I'm like, I wake up in the middle of the night. I'm like, my stomach's kind of weird. I'll just go to the toilet for a bit. I go sit there. And, when you get diarrhea, the watery feeling,
Yeah,
right?
of course.
But this is one of those watery feelings where you had lumps in the water. So, like,
Right.
you had solids and water.
Yeah.
And, like, I normally, in the
We should
nighttime,
probably do at this point warn people of like the what is it called?
the graphicness.
The
of
graphic
this, yeah.
graphic alert. If you are queasy
So just to clarify, you're listening to us.
Yeah.
It's you imagining.
Yes,
all
yeah.
right? We didn't show no graphics to
Yeah,
you. Okay.
yeah,
Your
true.
brain is fucked up.
Yeah.
I see nothing but simple waterfalls with rocks in it. Okay. But you're seeing, oh
with
my
neutral
god.
colors.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
It's just like la 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 la.
Yeah.
But you're like, blah. Right. All right.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting over there, and like what's happening? I'm getting like literally gushes of water, right? And then, but in the
Not
water,
unusual for any like adult
Diarrhea
or
or whatever,
like
yeah.
diarrhea. We've all had that.
Yeah,
Like
we've all had that.
It just looks like piss coming out of your
exactly.
butt.
Yeah, And
Yeah.
if you ever done a colonoscopy, that's exactly what it is.
Right,
Like, blah,
right.
blah, blah, blah,
Yeah.
everything, right? So I'm over there, but what's happening is I'm getting gushes. It pauses for like, let's say 2-3 seconds, and another like big, a whole full of everything,
Yeah.
right? And then I've had something similar before, and I was like, this feels not like diarrhea. I'm like, this feels a bit weirder. The texture, let people.
Texture's coming out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let me explain to people. People, I am so aware of my shitting
Right.
that I know the texture of my shit
Right.
through my asshole.
Without touch, without looking.
Without looking.
Yeah.
Because I've had every sort of thing. I've had the colonoscopy clean prep. I've all this stuff. I know exactly what I'm. This is a water. This is a congee. This is a porridge. This is I know all that shit, man.
You're aware of every bit you ate
Very
coming
aware.
out. You're like,
Yeah.
This is the last corn that I had.
This is it. Yep.
This is the
That's orange skin right there. That's a tomato skin right there. That's definitely some chia seeds right there. I
Yeah.
can feel it straight up, right?
Yeah.
So like I'm doing that stuff and like 5 sessions of the gushing stuff, right? And I'm like, this doesn't feel good.
Right.
And like at some point I was feeling a little bit nauseous. So I'm like, okay, this is scaring me. Now normally in the middle of the night when I go to the toilet, I turn on the little light, a small yellow light that I have, right? Just keep it dim for everyone. And then I'm like, oh man, fuck. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go out there, turn on the white bright light.
Right. And for people who are not familiar, obviously no one's familiar with here, but like the light is outside the toilet.
So the light
the main light, the light switch. Yes, the light switches. So which means, because I'm trying to imagine even like the toilet's on the actual toilet seat's on the other side of the toilet. It's not next to the door. So you have to walk 3-4
steps,
pull the door. Yes.
And
go
then
out there put your hand out. And if it's an emergency situation, that's not good.
That's dangerous, right? Yeah. So anyway, so I pull the door open. I switch on the white light. I turn around and I see, this fucking toilet bowl is full of red blood and everything. I've been like shitting blood.
Right. Okay. And it's not like
it's not like little blood. It's not beetroot. It's not like little blood. It's like, dude.
No, I was gonna
like
say it's not like blood. Like
no.
I'm also trying to think. I've been, unfortunate enough that I've never even experienced it myself. But I imagine if it is, it's like some like little bloop bloop in your poop. But don't show me a picture. I do not want to see. No, absolutely not.
So it's not even bloop bloop. It's literally like imagine like you took like a plastic bag of blood
and just
you
dumped it
in, right? So it's all
I absolutely don't know.
Okay, fair enough, So the first thing I'm thinking, I was like,
I love how you just thought you could turn your phone around to me. Like I would want to see that.
I document this shit, man. Why not?
You document it for yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't give a shit.
So I turn around and I see all that blood. I'm like, fuck, here we go again. Like, so recap is that 6 years ago I had the same issue as well, where I was
it
blood.
With that same intensity?
Kind of, yeah, right? So is that, okay, so I was like, fuck. I can't believe this is happening right now.
Right.
So I go turn around, I pull open the bathroom door, because I'm first thinking, number one, two thoughts came into my head. Number one, thank God I have a white color toilet, not a black color one. Because the black color, I'm like, I don't know what this is, fuck it, you know?
Right.
And then, so I wiped a bit, I'm like, yep, this is definitely blood. This is like dark red blood, which means it's higher up in my intestine. I'm like, shit. I open up, pull the door open for the bathroom, and I'm like, let me call Gloria, my girlfriend who's asleep in the bedroom, to come help me.
Which is super lucky that she's even here.
Yeah.
That could have been so much worse.
So much worse, right? Yeah. So I was like, I need her to take a photo of this because we're definitely going to the hospital, but we need something to show what's going on, right?
What happened? Yeah.
And then I pull open the bathroom door, all good. And the bedroom door is a push door when we're going into the bedroom. I push it. Next moment, I realize I'm already on the floor.
Wow.
I'm blacked out.
Right. But what's your consciousness level like?
So it's literally push door. Next moment, I'm like on the floor. I don't realize I'm on the floor. And I'm continuing my sentence. So I'm pushing the door saying, Gloria. And then next moment, I'm like, can you help me check? Why am I on the floor?
Oh, shit.
You get my point? I blacked out where the thought did not stop.
Yeah.
I wanted to say, can you help me take a photo?
Right.
And then I'm like, shit, I'm on the floor. And I see splatters of blood on the floor.
Right.
I banged my nose. My nose is bleeding. Right?
Oh, fuck.
Right? So I'm over there. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? But I could kind of stand up again. And I was like, oh, shit. She was like helping me out. And I was like, can you take a photo of the blood in the toilet?
Yeah.
We need to get an ambulance and stuff like that. So by the time I could still kind of walk, I wasn't wobbly anymore.
Right.
And then
so you managed to stand up again.
I stood up again, walked to the toilet, sat on the toilet seat because I was like, just let me sit here in case anything else happens. Right.
Yeah.
And I told her, hey, go down and get my mom.
Yeah.
And I said, don't call her. She won't have her phone on or whatever. Just go down and just like press
Which
the
is another lucky thing that your mom is in the same building.
Yep, exactly, right? So that happened. She went straight down, called my mom. Mom came up, and Gloria's on the phone calling the ambulance.
Yeah.
Mom's like trying to help me out and everything. She's like trying to help me. I think I was kind of like, I was sweating.
Right.
You know, like when you throw up, you sweat, right?
Yeah.
So all that stuff's happening.
And your nose is bleeding?
My nose is kind of bleeding, but it's kind of stopped. It wasn't a big bang, but it was enough to be like a bleed, right? And then I wiped myself and everything, and I think I was just sitting at the toilet. My mom helped me change to a t-shirt and everything because she was like, okay, let's just change. Your t-shirt's all wet now from sweating. Let's change you up to get ready for the ambulance, right? So I get into my shorts and everything, and at that moment, true to my core personality, I'm already thinking like, okay, we need this, get my USB charger, get my phone, put my phone on the charger right now so we charge that much, give me my this, give me that, all the time, like we need a towel, we need toilet rolls, everything, right? I'm going to work mode, I'm basically crisis management mode, right? All right, so we go down, the ambulance people come. Wheelchair, everything's good.
I was gonna say your elevator doesn't even take a stretcher. It's too small.
Yeah, it's too small.
Yeah.
So wheelchair, right?
So they come in.
Obviously,
they see the blood and everything. They get to work immediately.
They basically pick me up and everything. They don't care about the blood. They want to get me to the hospital.
Sure.
We have the photos for documentation. It's all good. And then they get me on the wheelchair. They drag me out of the house. The front of the wheelchair has like a metal thing that they were scraping my floor with. Yeah. And I was like, fuck you, man.
You just had a mental note of like, I was like, this is gonna fuck up my floor.
Yeah, right. And I was like, man, this is why buy better quality floor because like that hopefully avoids that. Luckily, it did not create any marks. I'm like, yes, this is why I paid this kind of price, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, so we get down.
Did they ask you what hospital would you like to go to?
No, they were like Queen Mary. Yeah, they didn't ask me where I'm going, but I know this area is Queen Mary for sure.
Oh,
I'm
I
like,
see.
yes.
So it's actually that's the legal, like that's the
yeah, that's the direct one. Yeah.
Ah,
yeah.
Interesting.
So I know that, like, because
which is your favorite hospital?
Queen Mary. Yeah, exactly. You know, so I know definitely this area is Queen Mary. I'm like, sweet, let's rock and roll and have that happen.
I love that you're describing it. Let's rock and roll.
Yeah, let's do this, buddy. Man, let's go to my second base, Bob.
Yeah.
You know, so here we go. I get into the ambulance. Mom and Gloria is down with me. Gloria gets into the ambulance. Mom's about to get on. They're like, oh, sorry. Oh, Gloria's about to get on. Mom's about to get on. They're like, sorry, one passenger.
Right.
And in my head, I'm like, oh, these motherfuckers.
Yeah.
I got to choose.
Yeah.
Who's coming with me?
Yeah, your mom or your partner. That's really
exactly.
fucking sucks.
That's fucked up, right?
Yeah.
And
also, they're both quite small people, by the way. Just put them, squeeze them together.
Right?
What the hell?
And then, like, at that very moment, these fucking guys put on, like, an oxygen mask so I don't black out.
Right,
but one time I want to black out, they're like, no, you will stay awake and make a decision, sir.
Yeah.
Fuck.
You put it on you, so they're like, you black out after you decide
Yeah.
which
Who's
one.
coming with you?
Which one do you like more?
Yeah, right? And so I was like, no, let Gloria come with me because she's Cantonese. I said, Mom, stay at home in case you're going to need to bring some stuff to the hospital,
Sure.
right?
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
like, okay, no problem.
Smart.
We'll keep you updated, everything. We're on our way there. And I'm in, like, full crisis management. I have a gig tomorrow.
So you're talking, you're fully conscious.
I'm fully conscious at that time, right?
With the oxygen mask on.
Then they took it off again.
Right.
They definitely put it on just for the decision. He's fucking asshole. yeah. So
what's your pain level?
I was okay. I was
like no pain.
No pain.
And were you still bleeding? Did you feel like you're still bleeding?
I didn't feel like I needed to go to the toilet anymore.
Yeah.
But like I was like a bit tired and stuff. But I was like awake enough alert enough that I was the whole journey there. I'm telling Gloria, okay, tomorrow I have a gig. You message these guys. I need to get this one. I have a YN school thing that I got to do.
Sure.
I gotta, all that stuff.
You
I'm
can't
like,
be like a no-show. Yeah.
Yeah. You know, I was like, okay, you know what? Just mark this all stuff down. I'm gonna message them ASAP when I can. Right? She's like, okay, I'm writing it all down. And also on Thursday I have this thing going on. I'm gonna make this. Also at home, this is the thing over there. You got to do this. Call this person over there.
Sure.
I'm like fucking full on like work mode.
Also, like I think part of it is like you might get like be put under or like you might be out of commission.
I might go
so you want to get
out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You want to get all the information out first. Yeah.
Now this is the moments like people always tell you like your true self is revealed in like the most critical moments.
Of course.
I am a workaholic.
Yeah.
I'm productive as hell.
Yeah,
I'm reliable, efficient, all that shit. And even when I'm like anemic, as in blood's insufficient in my body, when I'm about to black out, I'm like, okay, put this over there. Put that in my schedule. 3 o'clock, reschedule to 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
You get it? Like, I have muscle memoried.
Yeah.
Trained myself so well that with minimum energy, my brain can like fucking put a schedule together.
I feel like I'm reflecting on it now. Like if I'm in the situation, I would probably just use it to like have all the thoughts that I'm suppressing.
Oh yeah.
Like even it's like about like random shit around me.
Yeah.
I'm like, why are your eyebrows so stupid? Like why? I would just go with like that stuff like that.
Yeah, like, I was black. I didn't know what I was saying, man.
Exactly. I'm like, this is silly. Your accent sucks.
Yeah.
Let your driver drive fast. Like,
exactly.
What's
wrong with you guys?
Just all the random shit. That's probably what I would use my last 2% on.
You'd probably be insulting all the ambulance guys. You couldn't make it to a doctor.
Exactly. Just talk shit to everyone.
Driving guy. Oh my god, what the fuck's wrong with
that's
you?
what you wanted to do?
Yeah,
you must have wanted to be a doctor.
Exactly.
How disappointed are your parents? How much do you make?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, like, where you drive around town, be like, "Hey, ladies, I need to go to the hospital with me." So anyway, we're going all the way there. We get to the accident emergency department. I'm on the stretcher. Everything's good. They swap me on the other stretcher. I'm good. We get in. They put me in one of the rooms. So I'm lying on the stretcher. I'm like, I'm good. I'm still conscious. Everything's fine.
Did they do that's obviously the highest emergency? Is that, or did they do a triage and wait?
No, there was no triage. Triage will come to you because you're on the stretcher. You can't go to them, right? So I'm over there. Then finally the triage comes to me, and now it's like bleeding. We showed the photo and everything. That the doctor will be with you soon enough. I think within the hour. The doctor came to me, and then like she was like, "I need to like kind of check your anus and stuff." I'm like, no problem, right?
Yeah.
So she has
it's free for all.
Yeah, free for all. I'm like, do what you got to do, buddy. At this point, what I'm gonna be like, no.
Yeah, exactly. Buy me a drink first.
I'm like, God,
ask me my name.
Yeah, So she was like, okay, we got to do all this stuff, and then basically she shows me the tube. I'm like, that's a test tube, dude. That's unnecessarily deep. Okay,
right.
But whatever. She's like, hey, don't fight with me. I'm like, buddy.
Yeah.
At this point, there's no resistance. Okay?
No. You're also physically weak.
I'm weak and everything, right? But I'll be honest with you, man. It was a bit. I was like, oh, that fucking hurts. Jesus Christ.
So did you put a test tube inside your butt?
It's kind of like a test tube thing. Okay, it looks like a test tube.
Yeah.
Okay, just to see.
That's not glass though, right?
No,
that's
obviously
crazy.
not. Yeah. I wasn't bleeding.
Like, we'll show you some more bleeding.
Exactly. You know, you haven't bled yet.
Yeah.
You know? So she puts it in and checks
I
it
just
out.
thought of like the test tube in the beginning. It's like,
I know
what
you
you
mean.
see in the movies.
No, but it had like a pointy tip,
So it actually felt painful.
Yeah. It was a bit weird. It was a bit painful. I could feel it out. Like I said, people, I know the texture of my shit, which means when you put a tube up my ass, I know how that is feeling right now.
This is probably, I'm just also thinking, we've done a lot of stuff here, and this is probably might be the most graphic episode of
yeah,
so
exactly,
far.
right? Yeah. You know, hey, people, if you don't want to imagine, just stop imagining. Again, we're only talking.
How about we make a deal?
Yeah.
And you commit to it. If someone from the listeners wants to see that photo, you send it to them.
The blood one?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
Okay.
fine. I don't give a shit. Yeah, that's okay.
If you want to see the photo, DM Vivek on Instagram at FunnyVivek, and anyone who wants to see the photo, you send it. Okay, just ask him for
I
the
don't
photo.
give a shit, man. Yeah,
okay.
man. Well,
you gave a lot of shit.
I literally gave a lot of shit. Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
I don't give a bloody shit.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, you did.
Literally, yeah, exactly. I don't give a bloody
go
shit.
ahead.
Yeah. All right.
Ask him for the photo. That would be fun.
Yeah, let me know, man. No problem.
Yeah.
You do what you want to do with it, man. I mean, like, sure. Hey, that's as shit by Vivek, you know.
Yeah.
Anyway, so they do the test and everything. She's like, okay, I think we have to do some X-rays and stuff just to see if they can see anything, broken bones or whatever. You know, they're doing tests, right?
Right.
X-rays fast.
Yeah,
enough.
shooting in the dark at that point.
You never know. Yeah, they just do a quick test because X-rays are super fast anyway, right? They do that, all good.
And you're physically feeling fine.
I'm kind of fine.
Just weak because of the experience,
but I'm lying down anyway, so you don't really notice how weak or strong you are.
Fully conscious,
I'm fully
like
conscious.
you know, you're talking to them.
Dude, I'm messaging the fucking gigs people
you're
at
on
4
the
in the
phone.
morning.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, I'm really sorry there's that, because I was like, dude, the gig's tomorrow. I'm not gonna throw them on the bus at 12 p.m. They're like, where the fuck is this guy?
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm so sorry, this
medical emergency, all of that.
And like, I remember I had a Live Nation gig, and I said that I can't make it. Everything. I actually recommend you. I was like, if you need someone, this is this guy. Call him. He's done stuff before. He understands this kind of stuff. I think he'll be the right fit. If you have someone else, go ahead. But I'm
sure. Yeah.
The schools, I'm really sorry. Schools, I know I can postpone.
Of course.
Gigs, I'm like, you need someone to replace it because it has to happen, right?
Yeah.
All right, so I did that as well. I messaged like the Thursday gig where I'm giving a talk. I was like, that can be postponed, but I'm letting you know now so you can tell people.
You're still basically Tuesday morning at that point.
Yeah,
like 4 or 5 a.m.
Yes,
on Tuesday
morning. Yeah. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I have stuff going on.
Sure.
I'm messaging them all. I'm like, hey, this is not happening. I guarantee, even if it were happening, I'm not going to be doing it.
Right. Yeah.
All right. So then they tell me we're going to the ward. Okay. We go into the ward. This is the general medical ward that they have that I've been to before. This was exactly the same ward I was in like 6 years ago.
Yeah.
I go in there. I'm with the face.
Did you
mask.
leave a little like Sharpie, like mark, like prisoners, like on the bed?
Yeah.
To like 6 years ago, and you come back and it has a tiny
still
V.
there. No, but there was a skeleton next to me. I was like, that guy died.
Right.
You know what I mean, I was like, dude, I remember that guy in bed number 7.
Yeah.
Shit, he's gone now.
Yeah.
You know, they never cleaned up after this guy.
Life moved on around him, and they're like, this guy is still here.
Yeah, like it's good, man. You know, he's just skinny. That's what it is. You know. So I get in there. I'm with the mask. I'm with my beanie on as well because I'm feeling cold and stuff. They can only see my eyes. I go in there. They fucking recognize me already.
Right.
No. They're like, hey,
from just the gigs, not from
just
being
for the eyes.
there.
No, the staff there were there 6 years ago.
Oh, so it's not because of you're famous. It's actually from being there 6 years ago.
They knew me from 6 years ago because I was famous.
Yeah.
But they remember me from 6 years ago because I guess
that's
it's
so
easy.
fucking funny. And they're like, did they go like, welcome back?
Yeah, no, they were like, Avi? I was like, oh, shit. I was like, wow, you know?
Even from the eyes under the beanie. It's so funny.
I know. So that happened. And I'll be honest with you, I think that helped make a decision of where my bed ended up.
Sure.
Because I could have been in the, you know how sometimes they put you in the corridors?
Yeah.
When it's full?
Yeah.
It wasn't too full, but they gave me like, I think bed number 7 or 8. I can't remember which one it was, right?
Yeah.
And it was nice. It wasn't the window, but it wasn't like near the main reception area.
Yeah,
so you're
because
kind of
that's
middle.
like hectic.
Yes,
you're seeing too much happening outside.
Too much happening, you know?
Yeah.
So that's good, right?
Nice.
So I'm lying over there. I'm like, I'm just going to fucking sleep. I'm so tired. I told Gloria and everything. It's all
You
good.
just want to sleep.
Yeah, you just go back, everything. So she had to call into work. She's like, I can't come to work now. I've been up all night and everything like that.
Of course.
And I was like, I'm just going to sleep.
And they wouldn't allow her to hang out anyway.
No.
Right? So obviously she would check in with you, but then she has to leave.
Yes, she got to leave.
Once you're like settled in, she has to go.
Yeah. Then that's all good. I just slept and stuff, right? They said no food, no drink, whatever.
Until we figure out what the fuck is going on.
Fair enough, right?
Yeah.
All right. So then next morning I wake up, doctors are doing their rounds and everything, and Dr. Lamb, who actually did my colonoscopy 6 years ago, she shows up.
Yeah.
And I kind of recognized her. I was like, hey, aren't you the one? She's like, yeah, I did your colonoscopy 6 years ago. I'm like, oh my God, it's you.
Yeah.
And ironically, 6 years ago, she was the doctor in charge of the ward walking around.
Yeah.
Now she's like, of course, upgraded.
Nice.
You know?
Yeah.
And she was like, okay, you know what? Let me see if I can slot you for a colonoscopy on Thursday morning. I think I have some time. I could do it for you as well.
Yeah.
And I remember precisely like 6 years ago, her colonoscopy technique, dude, fantastic. dude.
You can. That's a very specific skill that only very few people in the world, or in Hong Kong, would not just remember. You have had enough that you can rate their skills.
I know, right? She was my second time.
Right. Yeah.
So I remember because when she did it for me, I was like, dude, I didn't feel any pain. Like every other doctor I've done, when they do the turn, I can feel that turn. Fuck, when they're turning into the U-turn.
So is it like, are they using their own fingers?
No. Colonoscopy is they have a whole tube that goes inside.
That's not I'm thinking of the prostate exam.
No.
That's the one that they're checking for. Like, they
actually
just
go through the whole intestine with the little tube with the camera and where you're literally watching yourself live inside out.
No, I remember I had somebody like I went through this with, and then they give them the video.
Oh, the video. Yeah, I told you, right? Like when I did my first one, they're like, you can buy the video if you want. I'm like, what the fuck am I doing?
It's like, you know how like you do the roller coaster?
Yeah.
And then at the end, you're like, hey, you want to buy the video?
Yeah. I do regret it though. I wish I had the video though.
Oh.
I'm like, that was my first time.
It's
That's
probably
pretty
on the record still.
Maybe, who knows,
just email
right?
them like, hello.
Hey, do you still have this one from that year? I wouldn't mind having a copy of it, They give me the wrong video, I have no idea.
Yeah, exactly.
Someone else.
It all looks like, like to me, it like when I watched it, it just all looks, not yours, the other
They're just
person.
caves.
It just looks like, caves, like soft caves.
Yeah.
Like it looks like esophagus, but like all the way.
Exactly,
it's very weird.
Exactly. That's all.
It's also really dark in there, which is clearly like logical.
Yeah.
But you think like your body inside is like, there's no source of light.
There's no
obviously.
light. Yeah, how the fuck you see anything?
Why is it so dark?
I know, right? Yeah, like you would have thought like, I can't see shit. It's like, yes, buddy, you're inside right now. I don't think you understand. Your body's not translucent.
Yeah.
All right. So she tells me that on Tuesday morning. I'm like, that's fine. I'm on like nothing but like just drip and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Which again, I'm fine. I'm like, at that point, I had no appetite anyway to start off with it. I'm just lying there relaxing and everything.
Yeah.
Okay. So the daytime happens. They're thinking this. They're thinking that. Everything. No eating. No nothing. Gloria comes. Mom comes. Visits. Everything's good. And then nighttime happens. I'm walking up and down. No problem.
You're walking.
I'm going to the toilet. I'm brushing my teeth and shit. At nighttime, I went to the toilet.
So your little gown and your like hospital gown.
Hospital gown and
your
everything,
beanie and everything. And you're like, I'm just low energy, but you're fine.
I could do that. I had to give them some stool samples, and I saw the stool was like solid, but also like it was like a proper like dark red. So I was like, that's still blood in there.
Right.
Okay, so nighttime happens, brush teeth, all good, right? Now at 5 a.m. on Wednesday morning, I want to go take a piss.
So you're basically 24 hours into being in the hospital.
Yes.
Yeah.
So 5 a.m, I want to go take a piss. And I get off my bed a little. I'm feeling a little weak. I'm like, that's fine. I'll just focus, walk slowly, be careful and everything. I get to the corner of my bed. Next thing I know, they're picking me up.
Right.
I blacked out again.
Yeah.
They were like, why are you on the floor? I'm like, what? I was like, huh? Well, shit, I just want to go to the toilet, right?
Yeah.
They picked me up. They checked my glucose. It's all good.
Yeah.
They picked me up. They're like, oh, fuck. And they were worried that I hit my head.
Right,
They checked the back of my head. I'm like, it doesn't really hurt. Dude, immediately CT scan of the head.
Yeah.
In case it's bleeding inside.
Because you are their legal responsibility.
Yes. Yeah, so straight up CT
you
scan
can
of the
sue
head.
them. Your family can sue them if something happens to you.
Exactly.
You didn't care for him properly.
Yeah.
It's a public hospital.
Yeah, it was.
You can make a lot of money off that.
Maybe. Yeah. So
not you, but
your
mom would make a lot of
your
money.
mama.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
All right. So the thing is this, because actually technically under my profile it's at high fall risk.
Right.
So I shouldn't have been allowed off the bed.
Right.
But they had seen me walking. They're like, oh, he's fine. It's okay.
Yeah.
And I seen fine. They're like, it's okay.
And
but
you're a
then,
young guy. You don't want to be like tight,
on bedpans and diapers and shit, right?
No, not just that. You don't want to be handcuffed to the bed.
Yeah. You won't. I mean, if you're only uncooperative, they handcuff you. But they basically won't let you off. What they do is they have a pad on the bed.
Right.
That when you get off, will start beeping.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, man.
Technology.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's great. Like
I would,
that,
if I sit there long enough, I would just fuck around with it, see what kind of weight can I put on it, and just like lean on the side.
I tried everything,
You
man.
did?
Yeah. I wonder if this works. No. You just gotta lightly lean on it, and it already knows that you're on it. And the moment you get off, you're like, fuck, they'll know. Yeah, you can't get away, man.
Yeah.
So anyway, then CT scan, X-rays to make sure I didn't break my pelvis. I didn't have any bleeding in the brain.
But what are you feeling then? Like, are you still like disoriented?
Yes, I was a bit disoriented because like, dude, at that moment, you know like how when like the white lights start glowing, dude, that's what was happening. I was like, oh my god, it's not stars, but they were all turning into stars. The white light was getting a glow. I was like, oh shit, fuck,
right.
All right,
and
so
they're obviously in like panic protocol because
send down there immediately. Now they got a slot for me ASAP. All that stuff done. Luckily, all good. Didn't hit the head. At least no bleeding inside. All good, right?
No internal bleeding.
No internal bleeding, right? Okay. So the next morning and stuff, they checked my blood and they're like, yeah, you were anemic. You were down to quite low to the point they gave me iron. right?
Wow.
So they gave me iron to my intravenously.
Yeah.
Okay. But the doctor was like, dude, you're too low. We're gonna give you blood transfusion.
That's crazy.
First time in my life,
That's
man.
I mean, blood transfusion is
that's serious, right? That's
as
when you're like,
serious
fuck.
as medical goes. Yeah,
you know. They were like, you need blood. I'm like, okay. So they gave me blood transfusion, which is my first time ever.
Yeah.
I got O blood. Turns out I'm an O blood type.
Yeah.
So O blood type, like Gloria informed me, is like I am the universal donor.
Yeah, same.
You're right.
I'm the same. Yeah, yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah,
We can give everyone.
Yeah.
We can't take from any.
Correct. You can only only get other O.
Yeah.
And then you can't
You can only take.
but you can
O's,
give to everybody. Yeah.
I'm like, you fucking guys, man. You mother. I give and I give. Are you not entertained?
Yeah.
You know? So
Yeah.
I was like, at that point, I actually thought O was O was like universal. Anyone can take. And I was like, oh shit, I'm an O. I didn't realize. I thought I was just getting O because that's the safest bet.
Yeah,
but they were like, no, you're an O. I'm like,
No,
fuck.
yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Anyway, so they gave me that, and they gave me another bag of iron.
Right.
Now, what happened is I had to also do you know how I do my injections every week? I had to do it on Tuesday night.
Right.
So when I was getting my iron on Tuesday night, if you see my arm here, you see like a dark color rash. Can you
Yes.
see?
Yeah.
So that was actually iron coming in. Unfortunately, I had to bend my arm to put the needle in.
Ooh.
And while you're getting a drip and you bend your arm, it gets clogged.
Yeah, of course.
So when I finished bending my arm for a while, I opened up, I'm like, oh my God, my whole arm is swollen.
Yeah.
Because the iron has now leaked out of my vein. It's all over my arm.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh shit, right?
Yeah.
It's getting worse and everything.
Yeah.
So they pull out
You're
the little-
becoming Iron Man.
I know, literally, right?
Yeah.
My arm is Iron Man.
Yeah.
I am Iron Man. Anyway, so I'm doing that, right?
You can be like, hey, do the other arm. They can be even.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, I'm not brown enough, buddy. Like that's just browner, you know? Like, come on, fuck you guys.
Well,
right?
they killed. Spoiler alert! Didn't they kill Tony Stark and Tony Stark in like one of the Avengers movies? That was
Honestly,
really sad.
I'm a DC guy, so I have no
oh,
fucking
yeah,
clue.
okay.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Well,
right?
Tony Stark is dead. Everyone,
well.
I'm sorry.
Oh, well, too bad. Good for him, man. You know. All right, so let's jump real quick. Okay, so Wednesday night.
So you get the blood transfusion.
Yeah, blood transfusion.
Does it feel like? Obviously, hopefully, I will never have to deal with it.
It doesn't feel any different, no.
It doesn't feel like the movie. Not the movie. It doesn't feel like you just think like you're getting fresh blood. You're like, oh.
I mean, like I didn't fucking get rich like a vampire.
Right.
You know, that didn't happen. I didn't fucking. I slept at night.
Do you know whose blood you got?
I hope it's Indian. I hope it's Indian. I mean, just so I don't start fucking going to another nationality all of a sudden, like, oh, you're not Indian anymore.
Yeah,
like, what the fuck,
exactly.
You know?
Imagine if you send your DNA thing or whatever, and it just
you're
Swedish.
You're half Moroccan.
Half Moroccan, half Swedish.
How the fuck am I? Like,
you're also a chick from Alabama.
Yeah,
you're like, whoa, what?
Like, wait, what? You know, yeah. Oh, apparently you're a pig now. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Where was that blood from?
That would be haram.
Yeah,
I would not. I'm like, just let me die.
Yeah.
Don't give me pig
don't
blood.
do that,
yeah, no.
Some of that, right? Anyway, okay, so Wednesday comes, I'm still not eating anything yet. And they're like, all right, we're going to do a CT scan, see if you can
So you're not eating on their orders because you need to do colonoscopy.
They were like that as well. And they were like, okay, what's going to happen is colonoscopy, if you don't know, you have to do this thing called clean prep.
Yes.
Right? Okay, so before that, I had to do a CT scan. They were like, we're going to do a CT scan, and we'd rather do that non-invasive way than do the colonoscopy. Right?
Yeah.
So Wednesday night, they got a CT scan. They got the report at, I think, 10 p.m. They sent to the doctor, Dr. Lam.
Yeah.
She saw it. She called him. It was her day off. She called him. Let's do the colonoscopy tomorrow. Immediately, give me 2 liters of clean prep. Clean prep basically is a water solution with some powder in it.
Yeah. It cleans you out.
Yeah, like literally makes you shit water, right?
Yeah.
The idea is that you shit
But
clean.
it tastes horrible too.
It's okay. You know what? I'm used to it by now.
Right,
You know,
right,
honestly,
yeah.
at this point,
Yeah.
I'm like, whatever. I was like thirsty enough where I'm like, dude, I just want some water. Right?
Yeah. So it's good. You're
it was
getting
good,
some liquid.
I was
in,
loving the hydration. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I was doing that. I was drinking, and by this time, I'm a pro, dude. I know how long it takes. I'm drinking now. You drink 1 cup every 15 minutes.
But you're not allowed to go to the toilet.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
But they can bring me the commode, one of those chairs with the holes in it.
Right,
and
right,
everything. I was like, dude, I can't be in diapers. So I was in diapers the whole day.
Yeah.
But now I was like, dude, first of all, I can't shit in diapers.
Your body is not. Yeah, you're mentally not. Yeah.
I can't do it. So I was like, I need the commode because trust me, it's all water. The diaper will not fit, right? They're
Yeah.
like, we got it. No problem. Just ring the bell. And I'm like, don't worry. I know how this game works. The moment I feel a bit, I get the commode. I'm not like, oh my God, I can't wait, you know?
Right.
All right. So I'm drinking that stuff. I'm all good. I'm like watching my time. I know exactly when I'm going to start going and everything. An hour later. Oh, sorry. This time, oddly enough, was like only 40 minutes later because I was kind of all liquidy inside anyway.
Yeah.
So I started going, right? First stool was all bloody and everything. I'm
Yeah.
like, that's fine. Understood, right? But it was
Yeah.
all watery-ish blood. I'm like, that's fine. Second one, third one, and miraculously by the third time, it was all water as expected. But I was like, dude, this is not red anymore.
Yeah.
This is dark yellow. I was like, this is a good sign.
Yeah.
I'm not bleeding at least.
You're not
right?
bleeding, like actively bleeding anymore.
Yeah. You know? And then the fourth one, I was like, okay, this is all yellowish, and I'm taking photos of each one of them. Right? I have all of them, dude. I have every shit I've been taking since last 2 weeks ago. I have photos of it. I take a photo of the shit.
Yeah.
I take a photo of the first wipe.
Yeah.
Okay.
The poor, whoever is doing, you know how like people on like Google Drive or whatever, like people are like spying, the government are spying on
They're
everybody.
like, shit is
whoever
this?
is whoever is doing that on you is I feel bad for him.
I know. They're like, this is my job, dude. I thought I'll get into Google, fucking Silicon Valley shit. You're like, dude, I'm literally looking at someone's shit.
Yeah, because I can promise you, who everybody, like people, everyone is syncing everything on the clouds.
Oh yeah,
someone is watching that shit.
This is the thing. This is on OneDrive.
Yeah,
so someone on Microsoft's reading this.
Someone is watching all of this.
Yeah,
If
and I'm
you
like,
think
that's
you're
fine.
being like private by
No, you're not.
Your job, whatever.
Yeah, it doesn't
these
matter.
are made by humans.
Yeah.
Someone is watching.
Yeah, which again, I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
I'm like, I have not, like, the fact that I'm on this talking about it, I'm like, buddy, look at my shit. I don't care. Right?
Yeah.
All right, so we do that, and then we're ready for the colonoscopy the next morning. And in Queen Mary, they like to make you drink the liquid again in the morning to make sure it's clear.
Right.
And I'm obedient and shit. I'm like, dude, let's do this, man. I wanted to make sure I'm ready for this stuff, right?
Yeah.
They give it to me at 8 in the morning, right? These fucking guys at 9, they're like, oh, they're ready for you. I'm like, buddy, I'm gonna start shit. What?
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
you know how long this takes, right? They were like, okay, just do what you can, right? So I was like, give me the commode. I'm just gonna clean whatever I can clean.
Yeah.
And I'm like sitting there, I'm like, come on, just fucking, and I'm pushing. I'm like, dude, get everything fucking out.
Yeah.
Get everything out,
There's
right?
nothing but water anyway.
Yeah, it was just water
But
anyway,
you can't have anything in your system.
No, the
like
idea is
going
'cause-
opposite
you know,
the camera.
The camera goes opposite. No, you can, as long as it's water, the camera can have water coming.
Ah, I see.
So you
Okay,
can, but
that's good.
it's gotta be water only.
Right,
The
right,
problem is that if I still have that liquid in me,
Yeah.
after 10 minutes, I'm gonna need shit again.
Yes.
Right? And I was like, I just don't want to do. Can we not?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
Don't make it difficult. Don't make me fucking weird. Right?
Right.
And I shit and everything. I'm all good. Okay. And they give me diapers, like just in case. I'm like, that's fine. Do what you got to do. Right? They wheel me into the room. I go in there. I see the doctors and everything. I'm cooperative. They give me a little thing. They give me a little. I think they're getting relaxants in my blood and everything.
Yeah.
And I'm in and out of it this time.
Yeah.
Right? I'm watching the video a bit. I'm not. I'm watching. I'm like, dude. Again, I was like, dude. Her technique is fucking phenomenal.
So if you need the colonoscopy in Hong Kong, Dr. Lam?
Dr. Lam.
What's her first name? Do you
I
know?
don't know. I don't know. Yeah.
Dr. Lam in Queen Mary Hospital, and she's obviously like in the colonoscopy department.
Or whichever she is, just like dude,
ask for Dr.
yeah.
Lam's colonoscopy.
All I'm
That's
saying,
a
man,
big recommendation from this podcast.
2 for 2, dude.
Yeah, 2 for 2.
2 for 2.
And now she's even more experienced.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's done enough assholes, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
She's
exactly.
Literally enough assholes. Like,
Yeah.
literally someone who's like, that's what I do. I do assholes. It's like, okay, I guess,
yeah,
you know.
she's asshole expert.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. You know. So all that stuff done. They come up, and then later on in the day, I can start eating finally. And then they tell me that I have an ulcer in my ileum.
Who's Ilium? What
It's
did you
a
call
part-
me?
Yeah, you fucking ileum.
Yeah.
So somewhere in your intestine, thing called ileum, right? It's a part of your intestine.
So I guess every little part you give it a different
Yeah,
name.
yeah,
too, like-
exactly, yeah.
So that's large or small?
I have no clue, but I noticed like on the right vertical.
That's probably large.
Maybe, yeah.
That
It doesn't
goes like-
matter. Look,
yeah, okay.
We don't need to discuss medical
Right.
terms. It means nothing to our listeners anyway, right?
And also, we don't know shit. Even
Yeah, we
when you
don't
have
know
it
shit.
inside.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like,
It's
who's
me,
Ilium?
but I don't know, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
So anyway, they confirmed there's an ulcer and everything like
Okay,
that.
ulcer is bad.
It's bad, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so long story short,
So the ulcer is causing the bleeding. That's how ulcers work, I
believe
suppose.
so. Yeah, I
Yeah.
believe so. Or it just started erupting or whatever.
Right. Okay.
Then the next bad news was that they found this bacteria called Campylobacter in my blood, which is
Bacteria
life-threatening.
in blood is really it's life-threatening.
That's life-threatening. Yeah,
yeah.
If it's in your, like a lot of people have in your gut.
Yeah.
But once it's in your blood, like,
It
dude, that
leaks.
is,
Yeah.
that's bad, you know. And it could be maybe that's what was blacking me out.
Sure.
It could be that, right? Okay.
Because the blood obviously goes everywhere in
Yeah.
your body. So you're now carrying bloody bacteria.
Yeah,
The blood is
around you.
carrying it to your other organs.
exactly,
To your
yeah.
brain and your eyes.
Yeah,
and
you don't want it in
everything.
your brain, you want it in your heart and all
No,
that shit,
no,
right?
no, exactly. Okay.
So I'm on antibiotics straight up, right? And I think the day after that, the immunology people, because they have me on record, they know me, they've seen me before. And Campylobacter was the same thing I had 6 years ago as well. And they put me on this other antibiotic, which is a bit stronger, that does anaerobic bacteria or whatever, all that shit. That was good. They kept checking my blood and stuff like that. Finally, they were like, okay, so far so good. The Campylobacter seems to be gone for your blood.
Okay.
Okay. However,
so you're taking, when I came and saw you, one of the things that you were like struggling with a bit, or like that, or I guess like was causing a lot of pain, is that they were taking so much blood from you to test, right?
Yeah.
So obviously that's every time it's a fucking injection.
Yeah, but I mean,
right?
luckily I was already starting to eat again, so that you create blood again.
Oh,
but
yeah.
my blood levels were okay enough that they can take blood.
Right.
But honestly, even when it's low, they will still take blood.
But there's just the injection. Obviously, it's still painful.
Yeah.
To do it how long?
Every day, every morning.
Oh, every morning. Okay.
Yeah. You know, you have that. So then they're putting on drips and stuff like that. All good. Antibiotics every three times a day.
So antibiotics, not technically, basically killed, or at least pushed should
kill
the bacteria out of your blood.
Yeah, and especially because I'm doing intravenously, not orally. It goes straight into your
bloodstream.
It's more effective or more efficient. I would put it this way. More bioavailable, right?
Yeah.
And then all that good, and then they were like, we got to test a few more times to make sure it's really not in your blood. I'm like, I understand. Until it's not in your blood, you can't leave. I'm like, I get it and all that stuff, right? Long story short, Saturday comes. The doctor comes in the morning. Again, this doctor had seen me 6 years ago.
By the way, this Saturday you're talking about is the Saturday 10 days after, not the Saturday after you checked in.
Yeah.
Just for people's timeline.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
So the Saturdays that you checked in basically Tuesday very late at night.
Yeah.
You're talking about Saturday 10 days later.
Yeah,
so you're in the hospital at that point for 10 days.
Yeah.
So Saturday comes. Yeah.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Saturday comes. The morning comes. Dr. Cynthia Hui, who saw me initially 6 years ago at the beginning, who apparently my mom taught in school before. So she recognized me again. Yeah, she was like, she was the guy. I'm like, yeah. She's like, oh my God. I'm like, it's you again. You know.
Yeah.
So I'm seeing the same doctors. Even the immunology guy, Dr. Philip Lee, had seen me 6 years ago. He's the one who figured out my immune problem.
Yeah.
Right? And I'm like, wow. By this time, it's his family, right?
I have a friend. Just a little side note. I have a friend who is quite young, but she is doing. She is in the orthopedic department in one of the big hospitals, and she is going to quit and move to A&E basically because it's like less more fun, exactly, but it's also less responsibility in a way than the orthopedic stuff. But it's funny because once I'm thinking of her, because once if she stays the course, she's gonna be one of these people like seeing like everybody again. And I think this is like, I'll send her this and be like, you can be Dr. Cynthia. I was like the big guns.
Yeah.
Or you can just hang out in the A&E. But I think she's like, I don't care.
Yeah, maybe she's like, I just want to be the one that directs them rather than being the one that fixes them.
Yeah.
Because orthopedics, when I broke my feet, orthopedics. Exactly.
Yeah. One time I saw her, she was like, because she's quite young, she's still like basically, they let her like hold some scissors or whatever. And then one time she got really excited because she's coming back from the hospital, and she showed me, she's like, they let me cut someone's toe today.
Oh shit.
She was so happy, like it was like someone who was like what's the word, the blood sugar
diabetic?
thing? Diabetic. Yeah. And she was like, look, I still have some blood on my shoe. I'm like, you're a psycho.
Yeah,
that's just so excited.
I know. But I know it's really weird because like when I was in the wards, I think there was another guy that he had to get like, I think his feet were peeling or something. With that, like literally peel part of his foot off and shit. Like he's diabetic and stuff. I'm like, dude, that is fucking wild.
Yeah,
man.
Crazy.
That is crazy, dude.
But anyway, back to Dr.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she told me, okay, you know what? You can leave today. We'll give you oral antibiotics and everything, and you're good. I'm like, sweet. They take out the little, the little intravenous bean thing that they have, and they took that out. I'm like, oh yes, fine, great, And then like I think 10 or 20 minutes later, just before my mom arrives for lunchtime, Dr. Philip Lee, immunology guy, comes with his friend, colleague or whatever, comes over. He's like, hey, please don't leave.
Yeah.
And I thought he was joking around. I'm like, hey man, I've been here long enough. He's
like, oh, we'll miss you. And
yeah,
he's like, no, you're not allowed to leave.
He's like, please don't leave. I'm like, nah, man, I get it.
I'm gonna leave.
I'm sure you'll see me and stuff. He's like, no, please don't leave. I was like, whoa, what?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, because I'm very worried because I've known you for 7 years. This is the second time it's happened to you. It got in your blood this time, which is life-threatening, and I'm really, really worried, and I really wish you would stay for a bit more so we can monitor you for longer. And I want to give you more this IgG intravenously rather than you doing like yourself and stuff. I really want to pump you with the IgG, so you're like, overflowing with it, so we're safe over there.
Sure.
And I'm gonna give you antibiotics for a bit longer, to really clear things out and see what happens. And I was like, oh, okay. He's like, I can give you.
So you're actually like, were you like packing to leave?
I was back, but I was ready. I messaged my mom.
You're mentally ready.
I was very mentally.
I'm coming home. Yeah.
But at this point in my life, I'll be honest with you. Like I never count my chickens until it hatches.
Of course. Yeah.
Like when they told me that, I'm like, I will be happy when I'm out of this hospital. Not when you tell me I can be when I'm actually out, right? Because this kind of shit happens to me all the time, right? Okay. He's like, look, what I can do for you is I can give you a room with a nice view.
Yeah.
A separate room.
That's
and
like
everything.
that trade-off. He's like, hey, I will entice you to stay.
You know, I will entice you to stay and everything. I was like, okay. And I was like, look, man, I mean, I'm just trying to understand. He's like, look, what I want to do, I want you to stay for a bit. Antibiotics, because we are looking at lifelong antibiotics.
Right.
And I was like, wait, what? He's like, yeah, that's the solution we're discussing right now. And I was like, okay, but I thought the other professor said it's not a good idea. He's like, yeah, it's a discussion. We're having a conversation.
Right.
We can always have a conversation and discuss this idea. We're all talking about this stuff, right? And I was like, okay. And I was like, I can stay for a few more days, but I really, really need to go by Tuesday. I have some stuff happening Wednesday onwards. And if I don't do those gigs, it's going to be really bad. Like, as in, I'm like, fuck, I'm going to really screw people over and stuff like that. Right. He's like, okay, I tell you what, we'll make a deal. We'll let you go by Tuesday. I'm like, all right, fine. You know what? Let's fucking do it.
Nice.
I'll stay and everything good, right? They moved me to like
the art of the deal.
Yeah, the art of the deal, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, look, if I stay for another few days, that's fine. I would have been home anyway.
Yeah.
He's like, you can get your injections and go home. And
Oh,
come
nice.
Back, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like
home leave.
Yeah, home leave.
Like
kind of thing,
prisoners.
right? Yeah, exactly. Come and go look at the free world
Community,
for a bit.
community service.
Exactly. Yeah, one of those things, right? Okay. So long story short, he moves me to this ward, the K ward, which is like supposed to be, I believe, government officials, or private.
Ooh, like the private insurance people who are like there. Yeah.
Or you pay through your nose.
Sure. Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
So he gets me a room and everything. I go there. I'm near the window. I'm next to this old guy who's just sleeping. Whatever. It doesn't matter, right? And I go there. I'm like, all right, I'm here. Okay, fine. Fuck it, you know. And I was like, it's fine. You know, I've been here. It is what it is. I'm not gonna fight and everything. My main concern, I was like, okay, I'll be here. I have my laptop. I can still work and everything. I was like, what I don't want them to do is put that little bean thing, that injection thing, on my. Well, they love doing it where the elbow joint is. Yeah. Okay, because that's a big vein and
of
stuff,
course.
right? But when you do it, you can't really bend. You can't really bend your arm properly. Right? You can, but you don't really want it. It's kind of weird, right?
Yeah.
And the doctor comes in. They do it. I'm like, could you put it on my forearm? Because the right side was on my forearm. These fucking guys had it on my forearm. They pulled it out because they were done with it. And I'm like, that was ideal.
Yeah. It was great. Just put it back in there.
Yeah, you know.
But then it's hard to find the same vein.
Very hard, very hard, right? So he tried that, it didn't work. He had to put it on my wrist, right in the edge of the wrist, right? And I'm like, it is what it is. My left wrist. I was like, at least give my right hand, I could do stuff with it, right?
Sure.
I was like, it is what it is, whatever, right? And I'm like kind of bummed out a bit, but I'm like, it is what it is, you know, this is the way it is. Let's rock and roll. Let's make the best of it, right? So I'm there for the next few days. Again, taking photos of my shit as usual.
Yeah.
Home leaving during the day, and we made it a point that we'll go out, go somewhere nice, whatever, go walk around.
You're allowed to eat whatever, like
I can eat whatever I want. Yeah. I'm taking very much care. Obviously, I'm not gonna be stupid, and I do that every single day. Injection is at 6 a.m, 2:45 p.m, and then 10:45. So basically 3 p.m. to 10 p.m. I can leave. I do that. We go out. We go sit around. We go to Cyberport. We go here and there. It's very nice.
Sure.
Spending time together. It's all good. I'm doing whatever little work I need to do. I'm like, I'm not gonna push. It's all good. And then luckily Tuesday comes. I'm like, all right, man. Today's the day. Let's rock and roll. I gotta get out of here, right?
Yeah.
So I have this one thing called IVIG, which is basically the intravenous version of the IgG supplement I need, which I'm lacking, which is one of the immunoglobulins that I need. Right?
Sure.
And I asked the doctor, hey, what time will it come? He's like, we don't really know yet, but it's on the list. It's got to come, right? It's 7 a.m. I'm like, come on, man, fucking get it in me, man.
Yeah.
The earlier I leave, right?
Because you need some time for it to administer.
It's a long drip, right? Yeah. It's 10 a.m., nothing else. 11, I'm like, fuck, 12:20 p.m., it arrives.
Yeah.
11 vials, right?
Oof.
And I'm like, I know that. No, they gave me 10 last time, they gave me 11 this time. I'm like, let's pump me the fuck up.
Yeah.
All right, no problem. So they put the drip and everything, and I'm looking at the drip, and you know how you can watch the drip?
Of course.
And I'm just looking, I'm like, drip. Drip. I'm like, oh, shit. This is not good, right?
Yeah.
And I give it a time. I'm like, maybe I'll calculate the average. So I'm taking a photo of it. Wait 10 minutes. I'm like, okay, if this is moving this amount at this time, this is gonna take so long. I'm like, oh shit.
Did you use ChatGPT at all?
I actually had been using Gemini to like study.
Yeah. Gemini is now like rolled out in Hong Kong officially.
So I've been using that. So I've been using that to like kind of research my stuff and
I
everything.
mean, that kind of honestly, like, say what you want about it. It saves so much time with things like this. It saves, like, when you are uploading photos, stuff like this. It's like so quick.
Yeah. Like just helping, and the good thing with the AI stuff is that it keeps track of what you've been saying.
Yes.
And it knows you. It's since you like this, I think you should. I'm like, Jesus, this is insane.
There is actually like really no point in resisting it. Like, trying to. No. It's so convenient.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Like I said, if you're worried about it taking over art, trust me.
Yeah.
There's certain beauty in human art that robots will never replicate.
Yeah, of course.
But information-wise, perfect.
Yeah.
Okay.
When I am doing the audit, whatever, all of that stuff, because I've done it every year myself. Like, I still have to do a lot of it myself.
Yeah.
The amount of time saved, it's obviously not doing any data for me because that's not, the numbers come from me, but amount of time saved from the last few years versus this year.
Yeah.
I'm giving it raw, very very chaotic data in a way.
Yeah.
It's a bunch of random invoices, a bunch of like contracts. Even the contracts I'm uploading, I'm like, take everything and put it in like an Excel, like that makes sense.
Yeah.
Dude, it's like 3 tries or whatever.
Yeah.
Every time we're like, okay, tweak this, tweak this. That is literally more than a week's work of my time.
Yeah.
Like a few hours every day.
Insane.
That is now like, this is done in 10 minutes.
Dude, I'm telling you, like when they first talk about AI, they're like, dude, AI is going to take over and everything. I'm like, let's see what it can do. I'm like, now I'm like, dude, this is like, I'm not worried about my job.
No,
the human connection is still something you can never replace. Comedy is beautiful because like there's certain nuances that you can write that they can maybe give you suggestions. I will never get lazy and make it write stuff for me, but I'll be like, I will use it for research information if I need a quick. Like someone's like, give me a quick tag for this. I'm like, fuck it. Just use
even that's obviously unethical in our business. But even if it is telling you to do stuff, the performance you still have to do it yourself, and that's irreplaceable.
Yeah,
right?
Exactly. Yeah. So exactly.
Yeah.
Irreplaceable. So that's why I'm never worried. And also, like this is a moment. If your job can be replaced by AI, then you're not doing a human-centric job where humans are the key here. You're doing a job that you're just a machine in a way.
Yeah.
Then you should really think about that as well.
It's so funny because among my 2 brothers, like the 3 of us, I joke, but I also genuinely believe I'm like the least smart one among the 3 of us.
Yeah.
Because the little one works for risk. Used to work for risk management and for Amazon, and the older one is a very high specialized IT guy. He does like basically what's called business. It's called something like creating models.
Okay,
for like it's called something about software, but like really high. But funny enough, all these years later, both of their jobs are very quickly being replaced by to the point that the little one actually did get laid off.
For sure.
Because
risk management, buddy, throw that shit into AI. It's going to be like...
the older one does something called business intelligence. That's what I'm trying to remember. Yeah, business intelligence, like really high end, but that's again...
Yeah.
And funny enough, my dumb ass is the only job that cannot be replaced.
Yeah.
When you're like on stage, that's never gonna be replaced
because AI is smart. You get my point?
Yeah, it cannot replace the dumb jobs.
Yeah, it's not designed to do the dumb shit.
Yes. But people need the dumb shit.
Yeah. People want it. Like I said, going to a restaurant, AI can't cook the food for you. You need that chef to do it. You need the waiter to come and give it to you and present it and smile at you.
Yeah.
So I keep telling people that human connection will never. Like COVID has taught us. That we need that human connection
for sure.
Okay, you need to go to a restaurant with the waiter comes up and says, what would you like to have?
Yeah.
It's one thing scanning a QR code and everything, but like at some point in your life, you're like, dude, I just want to go to experience something.
Yeah.
Get it? I don't want to just eat and go
home. The convenience is not everything. The social like feeding is definitely part of
the
your
vibe and everything.
Nutrition as well.
Exactly, and the whole, it's an emotional kind of thing, it's mental well-being and stuff like that. That's what I mean. So certain things, like if you're like people who do florists, I'm like, you will never have to worry.
No.
Robots will never be able to take over that shit. There's something beautiful about it. I see it. I can feel it. A Mother's Day thing. You know what? I'm gonna give this vibe.
Yes.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. The ladies selling the grocery, like the tiny like corner shop.
Yeah.
You're not gonna go and just find tomatoes laying there. It's like, you need to be like touch them. Like have the ladies like
and also like you want to go to that shop because you want to like connect with them. Hey, good morning, that kind of thing. How's a wife and stuff like that. Yeah, exactly. So and again, coming back to things like. It is weird to see that, the higher intelligence level job that you have, the more risk you have right now.
It's so fucking weird.
I love it.
And it's me too.
It's great.
Selfishly, I love it. I'm like, haha, you guys are smarter than me, but I'm the only one with a job now.
Yeah, exactly. Because again, like I said, people are trying to get away from the human element.
Yes.
They wanted to do stuff that I could use my brain. I'm like, but the human is designed to be brain, body, everything.
Yes.
You get it? Yeah, we're skipping the body part, which is what we're different from the computers,
Of course.
Anyway.
So back to your dripping. We went on
I'm dripping and everything, all stuff. I'm watching the clock, and then I tell the nurse, the drip's really slow. Can we speed it up? They speed it up, okay?
Yeah.
And I'm doing my work and everything. Now, at this point, what happens if you've never done intravenously, when you start getting a clog in your vein, it hurts like a bitch.
Right.
Can you imagine your vein is swelling? And you're like, you can't do shit. You can't massage. You can't do shit, right?
It's just really painful.
Now, it wasn't painful. Because actually 2 of my veins that they were injecting before it got swollen up. So I know what it feels like. I'm like, oh my God, this is insane. It's like someone pinching your vein.
Right.
So it started getting a little swelling, not enough to make it painful, but I was like, this is not good. I think it's a bad idea. I would call them again. I'm like, I'm really sorry. And I'm in the private,
slow it down
and I'm in
again?
the private ward. So I'm like, I'm gonna be a bit cheeky and be a bit more fussy here. you know?
Right.
So I'm like, can you slow it down? They're like, we have to go back to the previous version.
Right.
I'm like, you know what? Let's try. Now the weird thing is that with these things, certain angles you put your arm in, the vein is like a more streamlined and stuff, and it might drip faster. So I was trying to find those angles. I found it. I'm like, okay, let's keep my hand at that angle.
Yeah.
But then you as humans we move without realizing.
Of course.
You move a bit. I'm like, oh fuck, it's gone. It's dripping. I'm like, this is taking very long. And again, I'm timing it and shit. I'm like, dude, this is taking very long now. It's been an hour. It's been 2 hours. I'm like, fuck, I was supposed to leave by 4. It's gonna be like at least 6 p.m. if not 7. I called the nurse again. I'm like, hey, Now they've changed shifts. A new nurse comes in. He's like, dude, this is too low because these drips use gravity. The higher they are, the more force there is. Yeah. The more force there is, the
new
faster
nurse
it goes.
is like, just put it higher up. Sometimes someone just has like a simple solution. Is like, wait, you can just do this.
Yeah, I'm like, fuck. Puts it higher up. And then what he does, he's like, you know what? I'm going to put it higher up and increase the dosage and see how you feel, right?
Yeah.
He managed to find just the right thing where it's dripping fast. I'm like, okay, this is good.
Yeah.
Now it's dripping like fucking fantastic. And now I'm like, dude, I don't give a shit if it swells now, I'm just going to get it in.
Yeah, let's do it.
I know I've had this drip before when I used to go to the Grantham Hospital to do it. And I know how fast it can drip. I know my body can take.
Yeah.
I didn't know why earlier on it's swelling. Okay.
Yeah.
So we're dripping. I'm like, dude, this is great. I messaged my mom. I'm like, dude, I think this is going to be good. We'll be done by like 5 something. I think we could be done by 6, okay?
Yeah.
She's like, no problem. I'll be on my way. All right. Then they got to refill again. That 11 vials, they got to do 3 vials at a time. The final 3 vials, the drips just start slowing down. I'm like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Now, there's a possibility that sometimes your veins get tired as well.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, shit. Here we go. Fuck. I'm watching it. I'm like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Do this. I'm like moving my
You're moving your arm a little bit as well.
Yeah. I find the angle. I'm like, dude, fuck, I'm just going to stare at this now. So I'm looking at the drip like, come on.
Yeah.
All right. Dripping. I'm like, this is not good. It's fast, slow. Mom comes. I'm like, we got to just wait. The drip happens. It's around like 5:45, 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
Still dripping the last vial. I'm like, come on, let's do this. We finish it. Then we got paperwork, right? And I'm like, that's fine. We go paperwork. We get everything done. They tell me colonoscopy on this day.
Well, we gotta also give shout out. Obviously, Queen Mary Hospital, fantastic in every way. But the general also, like, I assume you're going out with zero payment or like super small.
No, so I pay every single day. So now it's $300 per day at the ward.
Right.
It used to be $120.
Yeah.
It's $300 now.
Okay.
The private ward, from when I checked online, is like $4,000 a day.
Yikes! But you didn't request it.
I didn't.
Yeah.
Of course. I get the normal.
Wait, 4,000. Is that out of pocket or if 4,000 even under the public system?
It's basically, if you're going to have that private room, that's a $4,000 a day room.
Right. Yeah.
You get it?
Yeah.
So if you request for that room,
I see.
you normally have insurance to cover it.
Yeah.
Or you're just like, I just want a better room. I don't give a shit.
And then I see.
Yeah. So I was like, oh my god. And I was kind of worried. I'm like, he wouldn't fuck me over like that, right?
Yeah,
That's crazy, no. He got me with the $300 per day.
Yeah, 300 per day. Yeah, it's for 10 days. It's actually fucking nothing.
It's fucking nothing, yeah. And despite that, a lot of my blood taking thing, apparently, like I have specialized blood taking things, so I have to pay for those. They're $50 each.
Right.
Some of them $100.
All of these are very, very minimal costs
very
for
minimal.
how much. Yeah.
This time last year, they didn't exist. It was just this new budget year. This fucking asshole raised prices of medical stuff.
Yeah.
Which I think is so wrong.
Yeah, it is wrong.
It's very wrong. That's
I think as far as I know, there's a lot of exceptions for like old people and stuff.
You can get based on your income and everything. Again, I'm not trying to be cheap. I'm saying medical should never be a thing where you're trying to profit off.
I agree. Yeah.
Anyway, so long story short, we're done. And they have one more thing. They had to give me the clean prep powder for my colonoscopy. Right? They were like, oh shit, and luckily I know this stuff. I'm like, hey, where's my clean prep? Like, oh shit, they didn't bring. I'm like, dude, if I didn't know this shit, I would have left right now.
Yeah.
He's like, okay, I'm gonna call different wards and see if they have spares. You go to the pharmacy, get the other stuff. We get the other stuff. I come back out, get my stuff. We leave. I'm like, mom, let's walk. Let's
run.
Fuck out of here. I want no one to call me back in, man. We get out. We go home. I sit at home. I'm like, I was supposed to have the day to sit at home to reset. Yeah. And tomorrow, 11:30, I have my first meeting.
Oh my god.
Fuck. But luckily, I was prepared for the week. I had all my shit ready to go. I was like, it is what it is. I was just so grateful to be home. It's one of those things that I always say, man, I love my home. I don't need to go to the hospital to remind me that. But when I got home, I was like, dude, I am so grateful to be home.
Sometimes all we need is that little reminder.
Always reminder, man. Yeah. But I'll be honest with you, for everyone who's ever gone through something traumatic like this, you will always have those moments, the stages of grief.
Of course.
I went through all that stuff and everything.
Yeah.
I'm not at acceptance just yet, but there were the moments when I was crying and I was saying, I'm really scared, this and that.
Yeah.
I'm open. My family knows that. I'm not going to be all like a man and shit.
Right.
But like for anyone else who's going through trauma and all this stuff, just always remember that 1 year from now, this will not matter for 2 reasons.
Yeah.
One, it'll be long gone. You'll have a better solution. Or 2, you'll be dead.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
either way,
And
it's
either
good.
way.
Yeah, either way.
Either way,
Yeah.
it's fine.
It won't bother you.
It won't bother you.
Yeah.
Yes.
And if you play your cards right, you could end up being a motivational speaker. I mean,
Yes.
dude, the number of times I've been invited to speak on my with cancer and everything. I'm
Yeah.
like, buddy, this cancer was great.
Yeah. Exactly.
Now I'm just like, guys, please know I have an immune deficiency. That's
Yeah.
another topic we can talk about.
It's like, hey, I have another set.
Yeah, I have another set.
do you wanna-
Yeah. Which way you want to go? Is it World Cancer Day or World
Yeah.
Immune Day?
Yeah, exactly.
I can do both.
I can do both.
I can do both. I can give you a package deal. Yeah.
It's so good to have you back.
Yeah, man, it's
welcome
great.
back home.
Thank you very much,
Welcome
man.
back to the podcast. And one last thing I want to end on from
Yeah.
my side, which is kind of disappointing that you didn't mention my lovely gift to you.
Oh yeah, you gave me 2 books to read.
One of them was my.
Oh yeah, Trust Your Gut.
There you go.
Yeah, Mo comes in.
Yeah.
He messages, hey, should I get you some chocolate cookies from Bakehouse? I'm
Yeah.
like, buddy, I'm bleeding in
Yeah.
my ass.
Right.
I don't need dark chocolate cookies
Yes.
to contribute to more dark red color in my
Correct.
ass, people.
Yeah.
And he comes with 2 books. He
Yeah.
was like, one of them, he was like, I had to get this one. Trust Your Gut.
Yeah.
I'm like, you fuck you, dude.
I just couldn't resist the bit.
yeah,
when
that
I
was
went
so
to the
good,
bookstore,
man. Yeah.
I'm like, because they're both motivational books,
Yeah,
which
yeah,
you
yeah.
like as
Which I
well.
love, yeah,
so I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah.
this one you're gonna like you'll actually be interested in. This one also you'd probably read,
Yeah,
but the
yeah.
title just sealed it for
It
me.
was on point, man.
It's on
yeah. That was pretty good, man.
So trust your gut.
Yeah.
In your case, probably don't.
Well, I mean, heal your gut.
Yeah, heal your gut.
Maybe heal your gut.
But good to have you back, man.
Thanks, man.
We're gonna jump straight on the Patreon, which a little teaser. We have not put the Patreon episode on purpose, but that wasn't for the same reason of not waiting for you to not die.
Yeah.
There's actually a different reason, because we have had a big drama with actual Patreon.
Yeah.
Which includes emails and threats and stuff like that. So you can jump on the Patreon. Now we're gonna put this episode exposing what the fuck the Patreon's shenanigans.
Yeah.
We're about to do it right now. You can jump on with us on patreon.com/YoHoPod, where you can also next time Vivek goes to the hospital in the next 5 to 6 business weeks.
Yeah.
You
We'll have
can
another
maybe.
episode, yeah.
Yeah. You can do. You can upgrade him for half a day in the private room.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe
with the
get
Patreon money.
Yeah, exactly. I might have my own toilet to bleed in.
Yeah, exactly. Until then, take care of each other. Go to Queen Mary Hospital if something's wrong with you.
Yeah.
Good to have you back, man.
Thanks, man.
All right. See you guys. See you guys soon on the Patreon, free episode, live shows, and all of that. All right. Bye.